As Paul writes in his letter to the Colossians, theirs is a perfect unity clothed in compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. They are each other's person. They have demonstrated to me time and time again in our conversations that they take their relationship, both the good and the not so good, with a merciful and gracious spirit towards each other that can stand up in the face of the adversities and anxieties that every marriage faces. And I ask all of us here that our collective prayer for them is that through their union today, they may continue to stand as witness and proof of a God whose love illumines not only their union together, but the communities and circles that they decide to share it with. That their covenant with God and each other is not only for their mutual benefit, but for the benefit of all who witness their relationship, as a sign of what miracles God can perform when we shine the love and light shared with each of us into a world that all too often seems cast in darkness and in turmoil. The writer of Ecclesiastes reminds us that while we may be able to do this thing called life alone, it is much better shared in communion and community with one another. Nowhere in my life has this ever been more realized than after the isolation and loneliness that COVID brought to many of us. That in God's great creation of humanity, there is a part within each of us that craves community. And while the writer of Ecclesiastes is not talking about marriage specifically, he identifies that there will be times when one falls and needs another to assist in helping them up. This is true for neighbors, for friends, for family members, and for the person that we each choose to share our deepest and most intimate moments with.
Comes over me just like a sunrise. You set a scene, turning my gray skies blue, just like you always do. I don't want anyone else, 'cause I know there's not anyone else that makes me feel the way you do. It's easy to prove I don't want anyone else. My mind is made up, won't ever change. And no matter what, I feel the same. Hold up the world for you whenever you want me to. I don't want anyone